1.
Ba-da-da-da-da-do-do-do-do-do. Good evening, everybody. Hello. This is Anthony Begay, and I'm Michael Caron, and you are not. We'll be bringing you all the AZPL news, scores, and highlights from last week's matches, as well as what's on deck for this week. Recapping the Player of the Week honors was Matt Miller of the Girthy Sirs with his 31-8 score to win Player of the Week. For the ladies, the score to beat was 30-15 by Kathy Biale of I'd Hit That. Those are the two Player of the Week award winners, Matt Miller and Kathy Biale. And we're going to take you to Prescott Valley and Barefoot Bob's, where Andy Davis has led the Chocoholics to 4 straight wins and first place. He's working on a 9-game winning streak himself. They'll be taking on 2.5 Sticks and a Chick, who last week were in first place and this week find themselves in 5th at 4-2 after their loss. Mark Chamberlain is leading the Sticks with an 11-7 record, 24.83 MA, and a 1.530 power rating. Winners of 3 straight, the three-way combo, take on Milt David and Maximum Effort tonight. Last week, Maximum was in 3rd and Combo was in 4th. This week, the Combos are in 2nd at 4-1 and Effort is in 6th at 3-2. Chris Ravitch leads the Combos with an 8-4 record and 2 10-0s, while Linda Nigel does the same for the Effort, going 11-4 with a 26 match average. After splitting their doubleheader in Week 7, Your Attitude Means Nothing finds themselves in 3rd place after going from 1st to 5th and now back up to 3rd after winning 2 straight. They'll be taking on 4th place Cut and Run in a battle for 3rd place at Billy Jack's Saloon. Logan Roberts is leading the Tudes with a 15-6 record, 26.43 match average, and 2.318 power rating. Freddie Hollister leads Cut and Run with a 24.67 match average and a 12-6 record. The winners of 4 straight, the PV Shot Callers, look to continue their ascent up the standings as they take on All Bus No Balls at Tony's 2. Sean Cookrall has been on fire this season, going 18-3, 195 points, 4 30s, and a 3.900 PR to lead the division. Teammate Larry Randall is in 2nd at 14-4, 3 30s, and a 28.67 match average with a 2.861 PR. They'll take on Mike Barnett's All Balls No Bust. Mike leads the Balls with a 10-5 record, 25.40 match average, and 1.307 power rating. Lisa Tarlip of the Diamond Girls won her 200th game last Monday night. And this week, teammate Peggy Hurst is at 199, and she hopefully reaches that mark tonight. Anthony, take it away.
All right, sounds good. First place in Flagstaff. Scratch this. Hosts the Remnants tonight at Dirty Birdies in a battle for first place. Eric Menard continues to lead the division with a 15-3 record, 28.17 match average, and a 3.165 power rating. Mark Higgins leads the Remnants with a 13-5 record and 26 match average. The Remnants need to win for a shot at first place. No Name takes on Skies Bright Shooters in a battle for 3rd place at the Mountain Air Tavern. Gary Wimmer has a 15-3 record, a 28 match average, and a 2.8 power rating to lead No Name. Kip Anderson is right behind him at 14-4. Lisa Aird is on pace to break her personal total of 10 wins this season and continues to improve, shooting 1.28 over her career match average.
Thank you, Anthony. At Dave's on Northern, the A-team has been the team as they lead the division with 6 straight wins after their opening night loss. They're 6-1 and the team to beat on Tuesday. They've got the number 1 player in the division in Bruce Miller, who's 18-0 with a 4.667 PR, has 6 30s, an 8-ball break, a 10-0. He's shooting 30.33 over 4 points over his career match average. Leslie Moses is leading the ladies at 11-7 with a 1.412 PR and 24.83 match average after her 2-win, 24-point performance last week to pass Andrea AAA Connie for the women's PR lead. They've really put it together this season. On Tuesday, they face off against 2nd place It's Rob's Fault. Team captain Rob Redman is 2nd in the division with a 14-7 record and a 2.116 PR while shooting a 26 match average, and has led his team to a 5-2 record, good enough for 2nd place. He leads the division with 185 points scored and a break and run. They've won 4 straight matches and need to beat the A team to tie for first. Get Lucky has won 2 straight after their victory over the Haywoods and are currently in 3rd place. This week they take on 4th place Saved by the Ball. James Goodman has been leading Get Lucky this season, shooting 24.86 with a 13-8 record. He has a 1.676 PR, good enough for 5th in the division. His game has definitely improved. Little AAA is shooting 4 points over her match average at 24.7 this season. She's 10-8 and right behind Leslie with a 1.289 PR.
All right, and in Globe on Tuesday, You Just Got T-Boned is now in the lead after Turn On the Beer Goggles lost on the 4th of July. They'll take on winners of 3 straight Wrong Hole at Tulane Saloon. Chris Novice has been on fire in Globe, leading the Tuesday division with 16 wins, 4 30s, and an 8-ball break. 2 10-0s and a break and run, a 4.94 for most improved player, 29.33 match average, and a 4.889 power rating. Mike McGoy leads Wrong Hole with a 14-7 record, 25.29 match average, and 1.97 power rating. The Holes need a win for a shot at first. This is the match to watch in Globe. Turn On the Beer Goggles dropped from 1st to 2nd with their holiday match. This week they look to rebound as they host Equal Stats. John Branham is leading the Goggles with a 16.5 record, 27 match average, and 2.963 power rating. Josh Mountain Taylor is leading Equal Stats with 5 wins and 91 points. 3rd place, Big Trouble, is 5-2 as women's power rating leader Angela Thorne leads the division at 16-5, 185 points, a 10-0, and a 2.366 power rating. She's also shooting 3.58 points over her career match average at 26.43. John Visna is 14-7 and a 2.313 power rating. Winners of 3 straight Show Me Your Rack, led by Eric Rust, takes on Eddie Rust, take on the Pool Hall Zombies at the Shamrock on Tuesday. Maggie Boone is leading the ladies with a 4.09 MIP.
Thank you, Anthony. Wednesdays in Globe are synonymous with in-house at 2 lanes, and we take you there now as the fire-breathing Rubber Duckies have moved into 1st place after winning their last 2 matches. Donald Hudgings has been leading the way with his 16-5 record, 27.43 match average, and 2.893 PR. They'll host Just 3 Lesbians on Wednesday. Justin King has a 13-8 record, 25.71 match average, and 1.912 PR for the Lesbos. 2nd place, Guess Who's from Thailand, who dropped to 2nd in their bye week, look to rebound this week with a win over All Balls Matter. Mike McGoy and Thomas Schaefer are leading the Guessers, both with a 14-7 record. Both with 14-7 records. Are they from Thailand? Big Code Antonio is 15-6 with a 24.57 match average and a 2.222 power rating for All Balls Matter. Enrique Gomez picked up his 700th career win last week. Congratulations, Enrique. Division PR leader Chris Novice takes his electric boogaloo on the road to visit the 3 brain cells. Chris is leading the division in points with 203 points, wins with 18, 30s with 4, 8-ball breaks with 2, a 29 match average, and a 4.319 power rating. Tony Roscoe is 8-4 with a 26.75 match average for the brain cells.
All right, in the Wednesday night no handicap division at Mills Modern Social, Beer Me is running away with the division and the league for that matter. They're 8-0 and ranked number 1 in the league, heading into the match against the Chalk Blockers. John Watts has been on fire, leading the division with a 3.709 power rating, 227 points, 20 wins, 5 30s, and a 28.38 match average. His MIP is 5.30, is number 2 in the league by 0.01 points. They lead the league with 652 points, 54 wins, and 81.50 match average while shooting .906. Their 85.45 power rating almost doubles their closest rival, Notoriously Great. at 46.75. On top of all that, Ryan Fedor needs just 30 points to reach 15,000 for his career, only the 10th player to ever do so. Ivor Nickel has shown signs of improvement and has already tied their last season win total of 8. She needs two more two more wins to surpass her career high at 10 back at the fall of 2022. She's currently shooting just over 19 points on average, 1.3 points over her career average. Second place, Notoriously Great, takes on last season's #1 ranked team, Who's on First this week. Both teams come off a losing week, but Eric Ashley did score his 3,000th career point. Who's on First needs to win to have a shot at second place. John Ilk, fresh off his 32-11 subbing performance on Sunday, will be leading the Grade 8 ones while trying to extend his 11-game winning streak. Laura Boothroyd leads the ladies with 185 points, 15 wins, 2 30s, a 23-match average, and a 1.846 power rating. Eric Ashley is leading the first with 23.6 match average, 14-10 record. They need to beat the Notorious ones for a shot at second. In their other match, Who's on First takes on winners of 3 straight matches, those people. A win by those people gives them a shot at third place.
Excellent. Thursday night at Mills Modern Social, the Scorpions, no, not those German rockers, but Ramona Sebaugh's team are now in first place after their victory last week. They've won 2 straight matches and are hosting second place Marmot Fury, who just last week saw themselves in first. They'll be looking to get that spot back this week as these two teams face off. Chris Jones is leading the Fury with a 26-match average while going 13-5 and has a 4-game winning streak. Ramona Sebaugh is literally right behind him in the standings at 14-7 with a 25-match average. Teammate Dan Peterson is coming off a 6-win performance on Sunday. This is going to be a great match to watch with first place on the line. The Lone Rangers were 2-3 in 8th place in week 6. Since then, they've won 3 straight and are now in 3rd place, just a game back. Randy Torres has a 9-game winning streak and is leading the division with a 15-3 record, 4 30s, a 28.33 match average, and a 2.891 power rating. They'll take on women's PR leader Kathy Biel, and I'd hit that at Mills Modern Social. Kathy has been on a tear lately, winning her last 8 to improve to 11-1 while shooting 29.25, which is 5.7 points over her career average. They're currently 4-3 in 6th place. The Desert Rats snapped their 2-game skid and improved to 5-3 to move up to 4th place last week. Scott Elliott is leading the Rats with a 12-6 record, a 26-match average, and a 1.638 power rating. He's shooting 2.6 over his career match average. They'll be taking on losers of 2 straight, Rad Treatment's Garage, who were in 4th last week and dropped to 7th after last week's loss. Back and refreshed from his week-long stay at Lake Pleasant, Rob Turner looks to lead the Treatment to victory. Shake, Rack, and Run wins one, then they lose one. Last week they lost, so this week they must be in for a win, as they take on Balls in Hand, who themselves have won 3 straight. Pete Williams is second in the division at 16-8 with 4 30s and a 24-match average for a 2.199 PR. He'll lead Balls in Hand. Lance Tucker leads the division with 200 points and ties the lead for wins at 16 and 30s with 4, along with Pete Williams. Cornell Benally of the Runners is the leader of that team with a 10-2 record, a 28-match average, and a 1.768 PR.
Well, yesterday at Mills Modern Social, RMR Sticks took over first place after winning 6 straight matches. They did it in fine fashion, shutting out the reigning champs with a 90 as Robert Berry extended his winning streak to 21. Robert is leading division with 19 wins, 6 30s, 28.71 match average, and a 4.992 power rating. They'll be taking on another former champ in the Killer Bees this Sunday. The Bees have lost 2 straight and are in 9th place at 4-3. Going for 3 moved up the spot in the second as they're now won 3 straight. Francisco Serrano is leading the league with 209 points and leads the 3 with an 18-6 record and a 3.119 power rating. Laura Bothroyd is leading the ladies with 189 points, 14 wins, 2 30s, and an 8-ball break and a 1.67 power rating. They'll be taking on Lisa Bradford's Lights Out. The Lights need to turn them on and snap their current 4-match losing streak. Yes, thank you very much for pointing that out. A little nudge there. The torch was passed to Ryan Fedora, as he's now the leader of the Black Shirts with an 18-6 record, 25 match average, and a 2.993 power rating. Good enough for third in the division. The Shirts won their 3rd straight match on Sunday to move up to 3rd place at 6-2 with just a half game back on the leaders. They'll be taking on the Q Buds, who are 5-3 after Sunday's loss. Garnet Snow is leading the Buds with a 15-8 record and shooting almost 3 points over the career match average at 26.29. Gwen Kaiser made her return to the league this time with Rumor Has It and promptly put her name on the leaderboard. Her 26.50 match average leads the ladies. The Rumors were in first at 2-0 but split their doubleheader this week and are now in 4th at 3-1. They'll take on reigning champs Epic Bustin' Balls on Sunday. Player of the Week Matt Miller will lead the Girthy Sirs in a doubleheader against Ramona Sebo and the Pool Hall Junkies at the Casa Grande Madmen, Charlie Ward and Queued Up. They're currently at 5th at 5-2. Charlie is 4th in the division with his 16-5 record, 25.86 match average, and 2.848 power rating for Queued Up. Claudia Metz needs just 21 points to reach 2,000 scored for her career. The Mexicans gained some ground this week after defeating the Real Deal. Now they're in 6th place at 5-2. Julian Perez picked up his 30, but Bernardo Garcia is still leading the team with a 14-7 record, 24.71 match average, and 2.424 power rating. They'll be taking on Thought We Were Going Swimming. Leonard Thompson of Rackless has 198 wins and could pass 200 on Sunday.
Thank you, Anthony. And heading into the week, the current top rookies to watch are Clay Hopper of The Real Deal and Frank Molina of Rackless. For the ladies, Steph Marino is running away with the top rookie. She's 15-9, shooting 24.25, and has a 2.073 PR. She leads her division with 194 points and scored in 15 wins. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a tournament coming up this weekend, our 3rd Saturday singles tournament. Races anywhere from 2 to 9. Doors open at 11. Tournament starts at noon. Entry is equal to your rating. There's a $5 green fee and a $5 TD fee. In 2 weeks after that, our women's singles tournament is going to be happening. That's going to be July 29th. Also at Mills Modern Social. Doors open at 11 a.m. Tournament starts at noon. That one is for the ladies. Both of those tournaments are open to anybody who wants to play. You do not need to be in the AZPL to play in those. You just need to be there. That is all we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you all shoot well tonight in Flagstaff and Prescott Valley. Have a great week. We'll be seeing you tomorrow night. I'll be at Dave's on Northern. Anthony will be at Mills Modern Social on Thursday, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you all have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you all soon. I'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. to go over all tonight's scores. Have a great night. See ya!